Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. Opening week of college football. We told you it was a good opening week schedule. Well, we saved the best one for last. Florida State, Alabama. What about, I mean, could you get a bigger opening game? Florida State, has been good for how many years? I think they played in, 5 or 6 straight. New Year's Day, the top BCS bowls. Alabama, one play away from the national championship last year with a true freshman quarterback, Jalen Hurts. This is going to be Ralph's play, so I'm going to start with you, Brian. How do you handicap a game of this magnitude this early in the season with two powerhouses?
I've got Florida State ranked 3rd, and I've got Alabama ranked number 1, so it should be a hell of a game. I think this all comes down to Alabama lost. I mean, obviously they regroup every year, recoup the graduating seniors, but their defensive line and linebackers were tremendous last year, especially the defensive line. Well, they lost a lot of talent to the NFL from there. Now, obviously, they're going to have these guys coming back, and as the season goes on, they'll probably be just as strong. But I think the battle of the trenches is what wins this. Florida State has to protect the quarterback, and Alabama has to get to the quarterback. Whichever team has success in that in this game is going to be the team that's going to cover the spread. I'm hoping it's Florida State because I think the line is just too high at this point. I made it 4 originally, and I think the line was roughly in the 3-4 range. It's been bet up on Alabama there, but I think Florida State's got the talent here. If they can protect the quarterback, this would be a terrific game come down to the wire.
Yeah, this being played on neutral field, I was surprised that they put it at the full touchdown. I was thinking like you that probably be 4.5. Alabama's got such a following, and they've been in the national championship game, it seems like every year. So you've got the respect from the bettors, but you've got 2 very talented quarterbacks. I mentioned Jalen Hurts, how well he did, Ralph, last year, but the guy that really, led all freshman quarterbacks, 3,350 yards passing last year, DeAndre Francois for Florida State. He's explosive as a quarterback. I think he's the better, obviously the better passer of the 2. Jalen Hurts can hurt you more with his legs. How do you see this game unfolding?
Well, I'm going to semi-disagree with you guys, and I understand where the line is because the Clemson National Championship game was 6.5. Clemson was better than this Florida State team. Granted, now if we say Bama only has 11 starters back, the last 5 years, Bama has only had 11, 10, 12, 13, 11. They have this turnover every year. They have these players drafted every year. They've been the #1 recruiting class 7 straight years. So 11 back is their normal. So it's no big deal. This is Alabama. Normally, I give Alabama a 2.5-point home edge in Atlanta. They play the opening game there 3 of the last 6 years. They play the SEC championship there. My home field edge is only down to 1 this year because it is the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This will be the first game in the stadium. Still in SEC country. There's familiarity staying at the same hotel. You're going to the same routine. So I do give Bama a slight edge on that. 2 top 10 teams. Bama last year doesn't get challenged often. Single-digit lines last year. Laid 6.5 to Clemson, lost. Laid 7 to LSU on the road, won 10-0. Laid 10 to Mississippi, won that game, struggling 48-43. I lean with the dog in this one. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. Now, totals just started to come out. I saw an opening number of 53 on this. My total on this is 47.5. So my best bet's going to be the under. If it happens to slide down into the 40s and get near 48, 49, my best bet won't be valid. But right now, I have a best bet on the under. My total is 47.5.
All right, good stuff, Ralph. And guys, if you want to save $10 this weekend, use coupon code KICKOFF10. The coupon's good once per household, and the coupon will be live all the way through Monday, Labor Day, on that opening week of college football. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the videos this week. We'll be back next week here at WagerTalk.com.